Come on. Get out now!
Hello and welcome to another video. Now, moped thieves, motorbike thieves, bike thieves. What is it with them and mobile phones? I mean, most mobile phones are locked anyway. And yet these guys go to so much effort to like sort of nick someone's phone. I don't understand if it's worth it. But so we're just going to have a look at a couple of cases of how it comes to be. And if you are someone who's like stealing phones on bikes, I'd like to hear from you. Like, why did you go to so much effort for something that attracts more attention from the police, can't pay off that well, and is likely to get you a higher sentence in court? So there are so many easier things you can do nowadays to like make some extra money. So I don't know why you go to all that hassle. But is it a thrill crime? I don't know. Let's take this bloke for example. Like, you know, he's walking down the road, sees a moped, and he decides, oh, I'm gonna have that. From what I understand, the owner had left the keys in the thing, which is not the best idea, because I think that this is a sort of label crime where they got street cred. Well, I nicked a moped earlier on and then went down the town centre and like done a little earner on it. But it's not really doing you much credit at all, is it? Not especially not when you go to the town centre afterwards and you can change the plate, but there's still going to be the description of the bike. So this fella's like, you know, blasting around town on this nicked bike, and it pans out accordingly. I don't know about street cred, but because I think it's making you look a bit silly, to be honest with you. You got CCTV and microphones hidden in lampposts, face detection cameras, voice detection. As I say, I can't see how it's worth it.
Please, hands out now! Arms out now! Now! Arms out, you're under arrest. Do not say anything in my harm defence, do not mention one question, so we try on the court. Anything you do say may be given as evidence.
And look,
under arrest for theft of motor vehicle.
He hooked his hand.
Right, David.
So look at the attention that's attracted, and from what I understand, the only thing this bloke managed to do before he got nicked was a little bit of shoplifting. Of course, the other one is dealing on bikes, but again, like, you're just bringing more attention on yourself, aren't you? I mean, street cred. I mean, I couldn't believe the other day when I was like, saw some trainers up, some Nike trainers up for 400 quid. And there's no gold laces, they're just normal trainers. It doesn't make any sense to me. Just bringing attention to yourself and then like this. Oh yeah, and I had another email from this Peter Gordon. Peter Gordon is someone who's been sending abusive messages and emails in his own name, and yet spends a lot of time slagging auditors off. Ironic, really, given that he is the epitome of the person who needs to educate himself through such videos, or he's going to end up getting in a lot of trouble online. You're consumed by your own hate, Peter, but you want to be careful because you might end up needing to thank us for saving you time behind bars. You do have rights, and you have a right to exercise them, but you need to deploy them in the right way. Listen to this bloke make them hash it. Again, what initially attracted the attention of the police was a moped.
At the moment, you're detained for a Section 23 Misuse of Drugs Act search. I believe you've just had something in your hand and you were serving up to these people here.
I'm waiting for that's my friend. I'm not doing anything.
On PC1 from Fortwood Police Station, you're detained for the purpose of a search.
So
I've just told you why.
What's the reason for the search? For drugs?
Yeah.
So you're only looking for drugs, right?
Yeah.
No problem.
Any other questions before I continue?
No.
Okay, you're detained for the search and you're entitled to a copy of the search record. There's my ID. Have you got any other questions before I start? Have you got anything in your pockets or on your person at all that you shouldn't have?
No.
Because if I don't find anything, what I believe I saw, I'm going to take you back to the police station for a strip search.
That's not in the rats though.
It is.
You're searching for drugs right now. If you don't find anything on me, then you're allowed to let me go legally by the law.
We just call up the others.
You're allowed to let me go. If you haven't found anything on me, you're allowed to let me go.
Well, I suspect you've got something down the front of your trousers.
You can search me. Search my legs.
Anyone receiving, come to North Street.
You're not allowed to do that.
Yes, we are.
You're not allowed to do that. You can't detain me.
I can. I've just detained you.
Yes, search me. Search me, officer. Search me. I haven't done anything. Search me. You can't. How can you take me to the police station?
Because that's what we're going to do the search.
Oh.
I haven't got anything on me. I haven't sold no drug.
I saw you put
Check everything.
Right, you're just going to need to stay still, otherwise
You
you're going
haven't
to wait.
searched me yet.
Listen, I
You
know.
said you're searching me. Can you
Okay,
search
but you
me,
need to
please?
just calm
Can you
down
search
and
me,
stand
please?
still.
Can you search me, please? I'm waiting.
I'm trying to, but because you're being a bit aggy, I'm going to stop until you've just chilled out a little bit.
Okay.
All right?
I mean, in terms of giving an excuse for your presence to the police, I think this has to rank amongst the worst you can give.
I'm literally waiting for a friend who was about to buy some weed. That's why I have a grinder. That's it.
Peter Golden, I hope you're watching, learning from this.
Hold on.
You've already searched it.
No, we haven't.
I've not even started. I've just found this in your pocket. I'm just going to have a quick look at it.
What have you found in my pocket?
We'll find what you put down there, don't worry.
Search me, officer. I have nothing on me.
We're going to take the police station and we'll search you there.
what?
In a controlled area.
For what?
For drugs.
I haven't done anything, officer. You've already searched me. There's
haven't.
nothing on me.
Okay. We'll get you to the police station. We'll sort it out there.
You haven't finished searching.
Right, at the moment you're under arrest on suspicion of possession of a Class A drug,
What
okay?
Class
So you
A?
don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence.
haven't
Do not
been
mention
found
in
no
question
Class A officer.
something which will later line in court.
You haven't
Anything you
found
do
no
say
Class A
may be
on
given
me.
in evidence.
But you haven't found no
The reason
Class
for
A.
the arrest is for the prompt and effective investigation of the
But you haven't
offence
found no
to
Class
allow
A
for
on me.
further searches. Okay, I've just found that in your pocket, which I believe to be Class A
But you haven't
drugs.
found no Class. What in my pocket? What have
What I
you
just
found in
pulled
my
out your pocket, which is all on
You
camera.
haven't pulled any. You pulled out you pulled out a grinder and Chewits. That's it. A grinder and
And
Chewits.
that.
You did not pull that out of my pocket. You
That
picked
came
it
out
up
of
off
this-
the floor.
that came out of
I
your
watched
right
you pick it
pocket.
up off the floor.
Okay.
I
Just hold
watched
that.
you pick it up off the floor. I literally watched you pick it up
Okay.
off the floor.
While there may be dirty police out there that plant stuff on people, he did just say literally, didn't he? So he literally he didn't actually do it then. Someone's just written it down.
You just got one pair of trackies
What
on.
the hell? This guy's a genius, and it all started from like being associated with a scooter.
That's what I'm saying. I have no drugs on me.
Well, I just pulled out something from this pocket, which I
How?
believe to be
You
drugs.
just searched this pocket. You literally
Right.
just searched this pocket.
Mate, stop
You're
messing
searching
around.
this
Okay,
pocket.
this isn't day
You
one for
picked
me.
up a shit off
Okay,
the floor.
I can't see
You
your
picked
eyes.
something up off the floor.
Yeah, I dropped it on the floor, which I pulled out of your pocket.
How? You just searched this pocket. What pocket did you pull it out of? What pocket did you pull it out of? What pocket did you pull it out of? What pocket did you pull
I'm
it
going
out
to put that
of?
on the floor, right? It's
What
open.
pocket did you pull it out of?
Out of that right tracksuit
You
bottom
just
pocket.
searched it and there's nothing in there, bro.
Chill out.
You just searched it and there's nothing in there, bro.
Right, these three phones just come out of your left jacket pocket.
That's not illegal.
George. Right, this cash has just come out of your inside zip
that's
pocket.
Store haven't broken the law. Store haven't broken the law. No, fuck, acting like this shit's illegal, bro.
What's illegal is what I've seen in that plastic wrapper,
What
which is
plastic
either
wrapper?
down your pants or in your other
Plastic
pocket.
wrapper. So first you said it's in this pocket, now you're saying it's down my pants. Now you're saying you're not making sense of
I am making
You're not
sense.
making sense, officer.
Let me just be clear.
I'll be honest,
I've
officer.
searched you and I
don't-
found that wrap in that
How?
pocket.
I just watched you
When I
search
pulled
my
up, you
pocket.
put something in this pocket and then we're messing around with your waistband.
What waistband? Messing around
So
with
that's what I'm trying to
Search
find,
me.
which is why
Search
I'm
me.
taking you back to the police station.
Search
You'll be
me.
strip searched.
Strip searching me. I got nothing.
Right, if there's anything here which we're going to find when we strip search you, just say to me now, all right?
Yeah, well, when you're using the excuse "I'm only here to buy weed" to the police, it does sort of suggest that you might be up to something else. And indeed, 127 wraps were found in his underpants later on, and it all started from being associated with a scooter. So it's there's better ways of earning money than sort of trying to get earners on scooters and bikes, because it puts yourself in a category that gets more attention. But look at this one. Talk about an inventive place to hide. I don't think I've seen this before.
He's under the bus. Harry, on your left. Under the bus, under the bus.
Come out. Listen, don't bother me, come out.
Get out now!
Get out!
Get out now!
Yeah, let me call out, let me call out.
No, you're not calling out. Get out.
It makes you wonder what would have happened if the bus had driven off. It'd just been lying in the road. But there you go, be careful out there. What do you think? There's a lot of crime going down on the bikes and scooters. Didn't work out for our august he was birded off for GBH without intent. But there you have it. You know, the old Bill going mental about scooters, so be careful out there. Stay safe, keep going, and may peace be with you.